Hey guys, what's going on? This is going to be a short video. Just announcing that I started setting up the basketball league. So I'm going to go live tonight about 8 p.m. my time. So if you see down here, I'm recording this at 1 p.m. So in 7 hours, which is 8 p.m. my time, and about 5 p.m. West Coast time, I'm going to go live just so to talk to you guys about what kind of setup you guys want. I think for the date of the draft, I'm going to keep the same, and I'll explain why. The time I don't mind messing around with on that date, but the day I think is going to stay the same, just the time when everyone's available. I can change with it. I'm a little bit flexible. And it looks like I'm going to do, the max you can do is 20 teams in the league. So this is really important for tonight if you're interested. I'm going to have the link to the league. And I guess the first 20 people that want to join can join. You just got to click on the link. It'll bring you to the league. And then we can mess around with the settings. The only thing I'm trying to avoid is have two leagues where like one is a full 20 and then the second league is like 5 people. If there's enough people to do 2 full leagues, I'll do it. I just don't want to have one where there's like really small amount of people. Like I don't want to have one that's like 20 and then like I said 5. If it's like 20, then another maybe 15 people. Then I can do the second league with like 15 people, and so on. It's just that the max is 20. Keep in mind a couple things, and I'll go over how to do like pre-draft and mock drafts and stuff like that. Keep in mind that the more players or teams in a league, you're gonna have a less of a full roster of superstars or great players. So, if there's only like, let's say 10 people that want to join, then we're probably going to have decent players on our team. If you go to 20, and the draft is going to be a lot longer, so whatever time, just keep in mind if it's a full 20 team league that people are going to, it's going to take longer for the draft to get completed on that day. So the only other thing is the season starts on the 22nd, it looks like, is opening day. It used to be Halloween, so they must have stretched it out somehow, added more games, or I think like the All-Star Weekend or something is a little bit longer, so that might have stretched out the season or something. I don't remember. So the 22nd, these are the opening games for the NBA. So if you end up drafting players for those teams, just keep in mind you'll have players playing on those first. And I'll go over the settings as far as like points and head-to-head and all that stuff that we can kind of go over tonight. The only other thing is I'm obviously going to have the draft coming up soon, just to give us some leeway, just in case anything goes wrong. But I'll tell you the exact date and time that I want to do it for. But like I said, I'm a little bit flexible, so you guys can tell me what you think. And this is just some of the stuff we can go over tonight. If anybody wants to change anything, most of the time people just kind of leave it the way it is. They don't kind of fiddle around with it too much. If you've been doing fantasy for the last couple of years, it's the kind of default settings most people will be familiar with. But if there's anything you guys might want to change, let me know. Like, just to keep in mind, we can go over it tonight. I think it is like the number of transactions per week, I think was only 4 I saw somewhere. We can kind of mess around with that if you want to. Not that anybody's going to be switching players every game or something like that, but some stuff we can kind of go over. So like I said, it's tonight. In about 7 hours, when the football games are all over, I'm still getting crushed every week in fantasy football, so that's going awful as usual. And like I said, it's probably about 11 o'clock if you're on the West Coast time right now, so about 5 p.m. your time, I should be ready to go live and set up. We can talk a couple things, players. You can kind of talk like who you guys might draft, who your favorite players are, and stuff like that, and I can show you some mock drafts tonight. So anyways, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, just comment. Like I said, I'll have the link tonight. First 20 people that come watch it can click on a link and join. And obviously only one team per player. Don't try and have like 3 different teams in the league, because obviously that's not going to be fair. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thanks.